Um, I have had the great fortune of working with so many amazing directors. I did learn a lot from Clint when I worked with him on his, the way he runs a set. He has this, something about his leadership qualities where he never asks for anything. People just do because he's so gracious. And it's always very happy on his sets. There's a real sharing. He hires people he respects and he listens and they work together and everybody's a family. And I've been on sets where people are not like that and people are rude to each other and there's so much tension and nobody respects anybody. And all of the directors you mentioned, there's a real respect. The directors I love, there's a respect to say, I may have a title of director, but I don't know anything about most things. And so I'm gonna surround myself with great people and just listen. And that's my job, I'm gonna listen. Michael Winterbottom I learned a lot from when we did Mighty Heart because he has a real natural way of working with actors and trying to set an environment for them to feel is organic and real and do things in one take and do things from beginning to end so you don't feel the cameras, you're not as conscious of them. So things like that. Well, is everybody's answer Stanley Kubrick? I mean, it's maybe a boring answer, but it would have to be Stanley Kubrick. That I've acted in? Mighty Heart, because it was a real event, and I take very seriously retelling a story, and especially of a woman who had become my friend and whose child I met, and as we told the story, I was very conscious that one day that child would grow up and see the film, and that this was the best way to represent what happened to his parents, how much his mother loved his father, and so it was that, and it also is a beautiful message of tolerance, and I think at a time when the world, there's so much hate, that she was able to go through what she went through and have her husband go through that, and then somehow still find a loving place and still want to be friends, still heal and still move forward. It was quite extraordinary because I don't know if I'd have that. I'm thrilled that it's going to be on DIRECTV Cinema because I think, because we want so much for people to, we made this film because we care about the subject matter and we feel it's important, and we hope that people take the time to watch it. We also did our best to try to make a good film, and we hope people enjoy it as a film, but also can learn from it, and the issues are relevant today to many things going on today, so it's in our past, but unfortunately these themes and these situations are very current. And I am very excited that it's being released in both languages on DIRECTV Cinema, and it will be the first time that the English language version has been seen by anybody. So that's also very exciting for us, and we're very curious to see the response. And even as an actor, I find it was really interesting for me to watch them both as I was editing side by side, because they're similar, they're both very strong, they're the same movie, but they're different, and they feel different. My brother has it. I give him all, yeah, he holds on to all awards. I tend to not put posters or awards or anything like that up in the house. I'm a big believer in the process, and it's about the process, so I tend not to do that. But he's lovely, and he holds them for me.